How to text a Sagittarius woman. If you are trying to win over a Sagittarius lady, you need to learn how to communicate with her. When texting a Sagittarius woman, make sure your messages are upbeat and flirtatious. Don't text her too frequently or act needy, and try to avoid sending her anything boring or unimportant. Let her know you're into her, but always leave her wanting more, and your Sagittarius crush will always text you back. How to flirt with a Sagittarius woman over text. The key to flirting with a Sagittarius woman is to keep your tone positive and lighthearted. Sagittarius is perhaps the happiest and most cheerful sign of the entire zodiac. Nobody can bring down a Sagittarius, but she doesn't want anyone to rain on her parade either. When flirting with a Sagittarius lady, avoid sending her any bad news or talking about your negative emotions. It's not that she's shallow or doesn't care about these things, but she would rather discuss anything important or difficult face to face instead of through texts. Each sign of the zodiac has a unique symbol that summarizes the dominant characteristics of that sign. The symbol for Sagittarius is the archer, a mythological creature that's half horse and half human, wielding a bow with an arrow pointing up at the sky. This tells us that Sagittarius women are naturally ambitious and they aren't afraid to reach for the stars. They are also hunters who love the thrill of the chase, so if you want to keep a Sagittarius lady interested in you and coming back for more, you need to be a little mysterious. Sagittarius is sometimes called the eternal bachelor/bachelorette of the zodiac because they crave freedom so much that it's difficult to get them to commit to one partner for life. A Sagittarius woman loves it when a guy plays hard to get. She embraces a challenge and has no problem pursuing a man, so the more aloof you are, the harder she will work to impress you and grab your attention. A Sagittarius woman is confident and brave, and she is attracted to courageous and self-assured men who aren't afraid to make the first move. Don't be shy about asking for her number or sending the first flirtatious text. You must be forward and express your attraction without coming off as desperate. If you really want to know how to text a Sagittarius woman, then you should smash that like button. How to seduce a Sagittarius woman over text. Sagittarius women are very sexy and have usually mastered the art of seduction. You won't have a hard time getting her to see that you're interested in her, but you may struggle to maintain her interest. Flirtation and seduction are very different, and a Sagittarius lady is skilled at both. Flirting is how you express romantic interest to see if you can form an emotional connection, while seducing is how you show sexual interest and a desire for a physical connection. Like flirting with a Sagittarius woman over text, don't hesitate to send the first message if you want to seduce her. Sagittarius women usually have a blunt and straightforward communication style, so if you text a Sagittarius lady to let him know you want to get intimate with her, she will probably admire your directness. Sagittarians are quite robust and enjoy taking care of their fitness, so a fun way to seduce a Sagittarius woman over texts is to snap a sexy selfie at the gym for her. Make sure your muscles are on display while you take a photo of yourself working up a sweat. Your Sagittarius lady will appreciate the work you put into your body, and she won't be able to help but imagine the two of you doing other things to get sweaty together. While your text messages should be straightforward and honest, it's just as important to leave a little to the imagination. If you reveal everything to your Sagittarius crush right away, she will get bored quickly. After you send her a hot selfie, wait a while before texting another message, even if she replies immediately. After you seduce your Sagittarius crush, do not act clingy by flooding her with text messages. A Sagittarius lady values her freedom, so if she feels suffocated by you after a hookup, she will lose interest and move on quickly. Things to text a Sagittarius woman. Regardless of your intentions towards a Sagittarius woman, you can always grab her attention and elicit a response by texting her about her favorite subjects. Each sign of the zodiac has a guiding planet or other heavenly body that reveals something special about that sign. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of travel, luck, and education. This indicates that Sagittarius women love traveling to foreign lands and exploring new places, so you can always text a Sagittarius lady about travel. Ask to see the pictures from a recent trip she took or ask for her recommendations on the best places to visit. You could even suggest traveling somewhere together and ask her about some of the destinations on your bucket list. A Sagittarius woman will try anything once because she adores new experiences, so when you hear about a new restaurant in town or a museum exhibit, you should text your Sagittarius lady to ask if she would like to check it out with you. She hates feeling like she is missing out on a chance to try something different, so she will probably be happy to go with you. Sagittarians are impulsive and non-committal, so you shouldn't text your Sagittarius lady to make plans too far in advance. Instead, text her when you're ready to meet up to see if she's free, otherwise, you may never get her to spend any time with you. Make sure you're never demanding or clingy in your text messages to a Sagittarius. The more you try to tie her down, the more she will want to break free. Don't text her over and over if she's not responding to you, and don't expect a reply if you haven't asked her a direct question. Why didn't a Sagittarius woman text back? While they are warm and outgoing, Sagittarians can also be very inconsistent when it comes to communication. Regardless of how she feels about you, it's not unlike a Sagittarius woman to ignore your text messages. There are plenty of possible explanations for her silence. The most likely reason why a Sagittarius woman isn't responding to you is that she just forgot or she's not checking her phone. While they are super social, Sagittarians live in the moment and they aren't as obsessed with their phones as some other zodiac signs.
They would rather focus their attention on the people in front of them instead of the world of social media and text messages.
Another reason she might not text you back is that you have been texting her too frequently and she's getting annoyed or turned off. When you text her repeatedly or send long, rambling messages, she will ignore it. If you've been acting too desperate or needy with your Sagittarius lady, either in person or in your text messages, she will put some distance between you by ignoring you. If you give her a little space and stay busy with other plans, she will finally respond and come back to you. The last reason why your Sagittarius crush might not be responding to you is that you revealed too much about yourself and your feelings too quickly. If you have already told her everything there is to know about yourself and let her know you're head over heels for her, then there is nothing new left for her to discover about you, and the thrill of the chase is gone. You must keep the mystery and the spark alive if you want to keep your Sagittarius woman texting you because she gets bored easily and will move on to someone new and exciting. Summary: communication is a vital component of any romantic relationship, so if you want to get a response from a Sagittarius woman, you need to know how to text her. Keep your texts to a Sagittarius woman positive, short, and confident. Don't text her anything boring and never send so many texts that you look clingy. Text her to discuss some of her favorite topics, like travel and new experiences, and she will always respond to you. If you want to win the heart of a Sagittarius woman through text, then like and subscribe.